This is Blox Fruits, a silly little game about beating up bandits and eating fruits. Generally, Blox Fruits isn't very hard to beat. In fact, most people manage to do it in just a few days, or sometimes even just one day. But what if you didn't have legs? The rules are extremely simple. No moving. Let's split moving into two categories, legal and illegal. Illegal stuff would be something like moving, dashing, and jumping. And legal stuff would be abilities, flash step, and NPCs hitting you. Anyways, with all that said, let me just... Okay. And now we can start the challenge. Alright, the challenge has officially begun. So, do I have a plan? Technically, right now we can only move using the Z move of our combat, and if I remember correctly, we can actually get a sword on this island, which gives us another movement ability. That's it. That's my entire plan. Surely the lack of planning won't come back to haunt me later. I need $1,000. Are you kidding me? I'm 6 foot, standing on my money, I'm 6 foot? So now that we have the katana, we can move at twice the speed. That sounds nice until you realize I could have already been on my way to the pirate village if this were a normal account. Yeah, I might have underestimated my insanity a little bit. But we can now finally start leveling up by beating up some bandits. New island unlocked. Why, of course, that is the Jungle Island, only one of the most crucial islands to this whole challenge, because that's where the scammer resides. Every single time you give him your money, he will give you a fruit. However, the odds are horrible, but trust me, he's gonna become important later on. There's only one small issue. Actually, it's kinda big. How do I get to the Jungle Island? I can't use boats, since those would require me to jump. I could get a player to teleport me, but that's against the rules. I could wait for an SCU where if a cosmic ray hits my computer, real strategy by the way, with enough luck I'd be able to be randomly teleported to the jungle. Wait, you can use abilities while in the water? Now, like a true intellectual, I decided to beat up some monkeys and gorillas. Guys, who would win in a fight, me or a gorilla? Oh, right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook. Oh, and the gorilla goes down. Whoa. Is he some kinda king? No, that's a legend. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it didn't take 9 resets trying to kill this monkey, because it did take 9 resets. We are already on the 10th account. I've made more accounts than I've made good life decisions. So I'm trying something different. You see, in the middle town there's actually one NPC which sells pure American freedom. The only problem is, I have to get there. 10 minutes of spamming the same exact button. Later. I think I might have dementia, because I couldn't figure out how to get on top of the island for like 20 minutes. I literally did the reset trick like 10 times at this point. Are you kidding me? Alright, you big monkey, you might have beat me 9 times already, but today I will beat you, because today I am exercising my freedom! Gosh, what would I do without an auto-clicker? Pirate Village, probably one of my favorite islands ever. The level gaps are small, NPCs are pretty close together. You unlock PvP. For some reason, everyone in the first siege just wants to kill me. Anyways, I just exercised my freedom. Well, that's some nice freedom I got there, right? Look, I'm here to beg for subscribers, so if you could just like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Level 50. This level is extremely crucial. Do you remember why? That's right. The scammer! Alright, moment of truth. Give me a light, maybe a flame, or maybe even a sand. I'll take it. It's pretty versatile, has good range, good damage. It has a flight move, and it can be awakened, which happens to be one of our That was a hell of a campaign, son. This was extremely demotivating. I wanted to quit. It really sucked. It's been like 6 hours of trying to get a fruit trait, only to succeed and fail instantly. And honestly, I was about to give up. I closed the game and thought maybe it just wasn't meant to be. So I opened my favorite game to try and cheer myself up. And then something happened. Come on guys, we got this.
No.
You have to believe.
Nobody believes you. You lost again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream and believe it's not over until you win.
Exactly, my friend.
Yes!
I felt motivated. This seemingly random player had absolutely zero idea what was going on, and that I was thinking about giving up on my initial idea. But now, I couldn't fail now, no. There was nothing that could stop me now. I was determined. If not to get more subscribers, then it was for Lenzy. We might have lost that game, and I can't find his Steam profile, but he lives on in our hearts as the greatest motivational speaker of our time. Oh, come on, not this hellhole again. This time I actually had a different plan. Instead of killing bandits like a normal noob, I decided to go to the Fountain Island, which is the last island in the first sea, where NPCs give the most amount of XP when killed, and also you can kill them very easily because they can't kill you when you are behind walls. It seemed perfect. Way too perfect. Well, for now my main enemy are these stairs, so let's just try to climb them, I guess. That took like 30 minutes. Just to climb some stupid stairs. But we're fine now. We are on the Fountain Island. We just have to kill the NPCs. Wait, why aren't they aggroing to me? Ah, right, I'm too far away. It's fine, I can just collect some chests on the pirate village, buy some freedom, and... No, not again! Alright, now it will hopefully work. The Dragon update was this small update where they reworked the Dragon Fruit, as well as added this little bug fix which allowed enemies to hit you through walls. Okay, fine, we can just use the slingshot and never allow the enemy to touch us. Okay, fine, we can just go to the Magma Village where the NPCs don't have any special abilities and give good amounts of XP. Wait, that works? Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, time to sit back, relax, and enjoy a cold glass. Man, this is going so well. Which is bad. That usually means something bad is about to happen. And just as I was thinking, wow, this might actually be a good plan, a script kitty showed up. Out of nowhere, stole my kill. And I also jumped, which means... Alright, let's just stick to the old plan this time. You know what they say, old is gold. Wait, what if I just killed gorillas instead of the big monkey? It would be easier and I wouldn't have to buy a gun. We're back on one of my favorite islands. This was recorded around the Valentine update, so I could just friend this guy and get 10% extra XP. Yeah, it was bugged the first day. These kids are so annoying, I swear, this is the only island where this happens. Level 50, here it is again, time to spin. Wait, I still have 2 times XP. Might as well just use it. Okay, level 60, it's getting a bit boring now, so let's just get a fruit. Alright, once again, I'm hoping for a light, a flame, maybe a spin. We got spin. Now, of course. Well, it has a flight move, so I decided to swallow my pride and just use it as it is. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? But first I need to unlock the flight by getting 25 mastery, which I can get by killing things. And it just so happens I can one-shot the monkeys. It's been around 12 hours at this point in the challenge, and I've just managed to unlock our first ever flight move, and it honestly isn't that bad. Maybe spin is better than I thought. Well, there's only one way to decide that. The desert island inhabits two types of NPCs, and honestly, I don't like it that much. But it is the perfect island to test out the spin fruit. Honestly, I started growing some appreciation for the spin fruit. One nice thing is that it's always on stock, so I always have a good fruit to fall back on, which just feels extremely nice. Foreshadowing is a narrative device. Hello there, scammer. What do you have for me today? Magma? I mean, not useful right now, but could be extremely useful later on, so I'll take it. Alright, look, it's already been around 13 hours of this challenge, so I decided to bend the rules a little bit and add a strikeout system. Not the one that's used in baseball. To put it simply, we have 4 lives before we are out. Oh, and also to make this a bit more, I guess, fair, I decided to create a punishment wheel, which I have to spin every time I get a strike. So, let's see what we get. No! Not my fighting style. It's been with me since day 1. It carried me through the early game, and now it's gone for 25 levels. It might look like I'm overreacting, but genuinely, so many deaths could have so many deaths could have been avoided, and some parts could have been sped up if I had the fighting style. So this really sucked. Well, well, well. We meet again, scammer. What do you have for me? A bomb? I mean, sure, whatever. Well, you know what this means. There is a reason for why I put this into the punishment wheel. I hate tomatoes. So, in front of me I have 2 tomatoes. One without salt, and one with enough salt to stop my heart, because apparently tomatoes with salt taste better. Or so I've been told. Let's just... you can bite into it. Oh no. Oh. Ugh. I hate it. It's not good. There's tomato juice all over my fingers now. Ugh. Oh my god, I fucking hate that. Yeah. I'm gonna need to wash my hands. There's tomato juice all over my fucking hands. Ah, that was pretty bad. Okay, now let's try the one with the salt. I don't have to eat this one in the entirety, because the thing said eat a tomato rather than eat 2 tomatoes. That's not good. It's not better. My mouth is just full of salt now. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I regret this. We can now go to the snow island, and I decided to buy aura. Even though aura is kind of useless unless I level it up, then it would give me defense. But flash step allows me to move more by teleporting. Why didn't I buy the flash step? That's not too bad. Oh look, blade is on stock. But the mastery requirement for the flight move is too high. I don't think I can use it. I mean, blade would be a very good fruit. The M1s don't cost any energy, deal decent damage, and keep the enemy away from me. And it has a flight move, but the mastery is too high. You know what? I'll just buy it. So I can't fly anymore, although I have one more ace up my sleeve. You see, there is something I haven't told you. Before going to the dealer to purchase blade, I set my home point on the magma village, which means that now I can... And if I just spam a couple of Z's, I'm able to kill this enemy without the enemy killing me. I'm a genius. Although we can't forget that first C noobs exist, so they might have killed me a couple of times, but it's fine, because after just an hour or two, we finally got 80 mastery, which is enough to unlock every single move, including the flight move. Now it was time to enter Overdrive.
Scotland forever! Scotland forever! I've got some piece of advice for you. One crossed wire, one wayward pinch of potassium chloride, one errant twitch, and complete.
The Marine Fortress is my favorite island in the whole game because this marks the start of a journey in which you only kill a boss, leave the game, join back, kill a boss, leave the game, join back, kill a boss, and you get the idea. This is extremely easy to do, and it is definitely more fun than just having to punch the same NPC to death 8 times. Since we're already here, might as well just go ahead and purchase the Black Cape. I mean, just look at the stats. I got a little bit bored, so I decided to roll the punishment wheel. Shit! Alrighty, scammer, you better give me something good now. I really need it, just please. Oh, come on! Spike is one of the worst fruits in this entire game. Straight into the lowest tier possible. I hate it, and I wish it either gets a rework or gets deleted. Well, I suppose it's time to reveal my final trick. Remember that thing I said about the spin fruit? One nice thing is that it's always on stock, so I always have a good fruit to fall back on. Well, I set my home point in Middletown. I can't believe I'm doing this, but... Alright, so now we can go ahead and move properly again. Oh, come on now, it never said I have to use it. I can spin for a fruit again. Aight, give me something like a light, a flame, or blade. I will take it, and I will eat it. Thank you very much. Hope I never have to see you again. Now that we have the blade fruit, we can go back to killing the same boss over and over until I can kill another boss over and over. Gosh, this game's whole quest system needs a rework. I got a question for you. Do you ever get that feeling of insanity? Repeating the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome, telling yourself that this time it's going to be different? Level 200, 300, 350. Halfway done. That's kinda cool. 400, 425. Another level, another boss, I thought. Not knowing I was about to lay eyes upon my greatest nemesis, the Fishman Lord. He has this one ability where he pulls the player towards himself, which one-shots me. But that usually wouldn't be a problem since this move is supposed to punish people who don't move around enough. Guess what we can't do? Level 500. Now we can fight probably one of my favorite bosses of all time, because this guy, this Whisper guy, he's just extremely easy to kill. And I kinda like that. Level 500 quickly faded into the final island. Didn't think I'd get this far, but we did. You know, it just feels so surreal. These very same stairs challenged me at the start, and now they don't even stand a chance. And after the many hours of failing, succeeding, and failing again, I genuinely didn't think we'd get to this island. I mean, we still have a long 75 levels to go, but honestly, this is it. I've proven it's possible, and that's all that really matters. Even if I fail now, I will be satisfied that I managed to come such a long way, and prove to myself, and all of you, that this is possible. So for once, in a little bit of a celebration, I decided to switch it up a little and kill normal NPCs instead of just server hopping bosses. 25 levels away, which means we now get to kill the cyborg. It's time to kill the final boss. One last cyborg standing between me and the finish line. we're not done yet. Luckily I kept my home point at the prison. It's time to complete our last quest. The Ice Admiral. The final boss. For reals this time. This is it. This is hopefully the last time I have to kill something in the first sea. You know, for the final boss of the first sea, you're kinda weak. It's time to enter the second sea. Alright. 3, 2, 1. So actually this isn't the end of the game, and the game continues to another extra 2000 levels. However, this video is already long, and I don't want to see Blox fruits for another couple of months after all the bosses I had to kill. So let's make a deal. You will like and subscribe, and I will consider actually beating this game without moving. Do we have a deal? It's honestly kinda funny. At the beginning of the video, my worst enemy was figuring out how to cross an ocean, and also stairs, but now I realize the only enemy all along was the game itself. Click the video on the screen if you want to watch me beat Team Fortress 2 without moving. But that's about it. So yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'ma see y'all in the next one. Peace!